Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today is a fabulous day. But what's more important, today is your day. Let's see on this wonderful Wednesday who is out there. Let's see here. K Malone, hello. How are you? Where are you watching me from? Ebony Knows Terror. Hello, baby. How are you? Redemption. Hello. How are you? I'm doing great. Doing great. Brittany. Hello. STL. Juice Girl. Hello. Let's see. Las Vegas. Was talking about going to Las Vegas the other day. Redemption. I'm good, thank you. Robin of the Elves. Hi, Mama. Hey, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ashlyn. Good evening. Busy Bee. Hey, how you doing? Jesse Jess. Greetings from LA. I want to come to LA. That's one of my bucket lists. It's on my bucket list for LA. Stephen. Palm Beach, Florida. Hello, Brittany. Good evening, everyone. Brittany said, good evening, everyone. Not just to me, but to the community. I'm good. How are you feel? I feel wonderful. I feel wonderful. All the colds and the flus and the bugs, all of that is gone. I feel wonderful. Let's see. Oh, Stephen said, good evening, Brittany, and to everybody. That's so sweet. So you might just hear Night barking at the ice cream truck. Mel, hi. Love to hear it. Good, thank you. Jesse just said, good evening to everyone. I missed y'all. I've been gone for a whole week. Book your stay in advance to receive a greater rate. By the end of May, the heat will pick up here. You know, I went to Las Vegas years back, and I think it was like the longest plane ride I ever took, but it was so worth it. But it was so hot. I think the highlight, two things that I can remember, that was the highlight of the trip that I won't never forget. Um, got a chance to see Cher in concert, which to me, she's a beautiful woman. But when you see her in person, it does not even compare to how beautiful she really is. And the other one is eating cotton candy at the Carnival Casino. I think I ate so much cotton candy. That, but other than that, I remember it being very hot, so we kind of waited till the evening to go out. But me and my sister, we had a wonderful time. And that is one time I can honestly say I did not win any money at the casino either. I'm sure I didn't. I didn't win anything, but we ate. The food was wonderful, and the concert made it all worth it. Let's see. She is a beautiful. Yeah, she Cher is. Oh my gosh, she is beautiful, and just the outfits that she was wearing, spectacular, spectacular. I mean, the whole, it was just wonderful. I will never forget that. Suzanne, how are you? How you doing? Did y'all miss me? I've been gone for a whole week. Y'all know I've been praying over these footprints for the last 7 days. And in my white all 7 days. And just really being blessed because I know and excited. Let me put it like this, being excited because of the fact I know that y'all are going to be totally blessed. And I'm expecting to hear some miracles today, tomorrow, next week, next month. I'm expecting to hear some miracles. And while I probably have to repeat this, but I want to thank everybody because y'all know there was some that even gave donations but did not send in their feet prints. They wrote beautiful notes, beautiful cards, and they gave donations. And I want to thank you for that and thank everybody that did give me a donation. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, where a lot of the donations went, I was trying to save it to start a van fund. But y'all know, listen, sometimes we learn from our mistakes. What do I mean by that? Today, I had a chance to take all of the addressed envelopes to the post office. And to my surprise, the postage did not add up. There was very few that sent me enough postage. And I'm not even upset about that because I didn't tell you what I was sending, the gift that I was sending back to you. So it was $5 here, $10 here, $6 here, $7 here. But they're on the way. Look out in the mail. I have the receipt here, and this is how many people I have their footprints. Okay, y'all see that? Okay, so I seen every date from the 9th to the 14th. So if you sent in a self-addressed envelope, some of them we had to tape. But look out within the next 7 days for your special blessed gift from me. And I think that you're going to be very, very, very shocked, very surprised, and very pleased. Very pleased. All right. Thank you. Hit the like button. Find a few travel pages to get full experience. Just something to keep in your mind. You're right. I would do that. My sister actually she owns a travel agency. So I know in Chicago, when I come to Chicago in September, I know she wants to come with me, and I'm so happy and pleased about that. Let's see. I want to quit my job, but I'm terrified. I want to go back to school. Okay. I'm not answering questions right now. All right. But what you can do is book an appointment with me and we can discuss it. So yes, the feet prints was a high success. It was highly successful. I was shocked with the outcome. It was really, really beautiful. A really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful community working. I do not know what is going to be next. I do not know. I don't plan them. So it's not something that I have on my calendar. And I just, when I get to that date, I announce it. So I don't even know. It could be 6 months. It could be next week. It could be 3 months from now. I have no idea. All right. But I'm just so grateful for everybody that had the opportunity to join in with this community working. Really, I'm just can't wait. I'm in anticipation of the good reports that we're all going to see and hear. Akita, hello, baby. I'm doing wonderful. Doing wonderful. And believe it or not, I didn't work too hard today. That's a rare a rarity. I did not work real hard. It was just a nice paced day other than taking these all of these packages to the post office, and post office is always an episode with me. So, but other than that, got some good news today. Um, Met some nice people today. Had some nice clients today. Made some nice personal baths today. And got some good reports today. So what else could I ask for? You know, when you have a client and you're working for that client and they're under the weather and they come in for a follow-up and they tell you, oh my goodness, oh my God, I feel so wonderful. And you see it. They're not just saying it, but you see it. That makes my heart so happy. Let's see. That's great. I can appreciate that. I'm glad you're well and had nice things happening. Yeah, today was good. My son cut the grass and I got oh, I did get a lot of my garden planted. That's another thing that I'm enjoying. Oh, yes, thank you. She said she ran into my videos. My mom is so excited because my commercials. So I went the other day and I was talking to her and she was like, you should see your sponsors. And I was like, my sponsors? So she was talking about commercials, y'all. You know, when you get on YouTube, when you first start, they put all kind of little crazy commercials. But I guess as you've been on there for a while, they update or they give you more familiar commercials. So she was like so happy that I had like Wawas and the tractor people and different commercials. So, you know, my mother just celebrated her 90 something birthday. And so she says, I want to do this for you. And I was like, what do you want to do, Ma? She said, I want to write down every commercial I see because on this side, we don't see commercials. I can't see the commercials. So that's her job. So when I do a video, she wants the job of writing down the commercial so she could get excited about the commercials that she's seeing. But yes, yes, Mama's birthday. She's full rotten. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I will tell. Matter of fact, she watches my videos, so she will see it. And if not, my everybody's saying happy birthday. Okay, y'all hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. So I'm not planning on staying on long. I wanted to let y'all know that the community working have concluded. Concluded. It's not over by far, but it have concluded. I'm finished my part, and now we are just waiting for the miracles. Um, as they come in, I sure I'm gonna be happy to either tell you about them or have the people to tell you about them. All right. All right. So I'm not going to be on here long tonight. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm back. Oh, I will tell her. If she don't see it, I will tell her that you said happy birthday. She'll enjoy that. She every year she writes down when people call her. She keep a list, and I think last year was like 150 some people said um, happy birthday with the church and the family, and so I don't know how many it was this year, but I'm sure that that list grew. I'm sure. Yes. So y'all, I wonder where I'm going to be when I'm 90 some years old. I wonder what am I still going to be sitting at this desk looking at my beautiful community? Probably. Happy birthday. Yes. I will tell her. And she'll write if she see this, she's gonna have her pencil and she's gonna write everybody's name down like she know y'all and gonna put it on her list that y'all say happy birthday to her. I'm telling you now, she gonna put Robin of the elves. She gonna put you on her list. Enough said. She gonna have all y'all eating. She gonna have all y'all names like y'all on her birthday list. I know her. She is going to do it. And she's going to add it to the list and she's going to go say, well, you know, I had 200 people that tell me happy birthday. But when you live that long, that's an honor. That's an honor for people to even be telling you, and you can understand that she's sharp. My mother is sharp, y'all. She's sharp. Yes. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's that? Tony, Brittany, hello. The granddaughter, hello. Blessings, can you please say the information? I want to order some things from you, Mama, from me. Okay, blessings. Can you please say the information? I want to order some things from you. Okay, so baby, if you want to order some things, you just go on the website. Let me put it here. Our website is it's www.mamaevespiritualshop.com. Let's see, Butterfly. Hey, Mama, how are you? I hope everything is well. Nice to see you here today. Yes. Oh, thank you, Jess. Hugs and kisses to you too. Yeah, we have some real good stuff, and for the last 7 days, I really haven't came up or did any new products or anything like that, but it's coming. It's on the way. I've been making, you know what I have been doing though? I've been making special baths for people. Even though we have baths so many baths, probably well over 100 some baths. A lot of times, um, people want me to specially make them baths. And it's one bath that a lot of my workers uh, get every like 6 months, and it's actually 3 baths in one. So you take all 3 of them in one day, and they love them. So I've been asked to make those baths. I don't know if it's because it's a season change or the spring coming, and they want more clients, they want more money, they want their business to grow. So I've been for the last few days just making personalized baths. Okay. Oh, I will tell her, Brenda. Let's see. I would love to know if you can pro bowl more work for people and can't pay. Promo, I need help. Um, I'm not saying that I don't never do anything for a person that cannot pay, But we have money to do what we want to do. And there is ways that, I kind of make it easy or easier for those to pay. And I need to stop that because I get burned. But um, I'm not saying if the spirit lead me that way, I definitely would do it. That's if the spirit. But I will also say, when I go to McDonald's, when I take my children to Burger King, my grandbabies, and when I take them to the movies and things like that, it costs money. It costs money. And the money that I'm invested with them, sometimes it is an investment. Spiritual work is an investment. So, and then you have to think, I'm not the only one. If you really need free work or promo work, you are welcome. You're welcome. I'm sure that there are people out there that, would do this work, that do this work, you know. So I'm not saying I don't ever do it. There was times that I didn't charge really nothing for nothing. But supplies cost money. Time costs money. Time costs money. So often I get people to come into the shop. And I could have a whole room full of people, whole store full of people, both sides. And we running back and forth. And people would expect me to talk to them, to give them advice. And I tell them, you have to make an appointment. For one, it's unfair to the other clients that's there that we're trying to get candles and we're trying to get the incense and we're trying to get the oils. And then you're asking me 50 billion questions. No, you have to make an appointment. So to answer that question, I'm not saying that I would never do it, but I'm saying the spirit would really have to tell me, because what people don't understand is I can look and see if you have money or not. So that's it. And some people, not talking personally to you, Brenda, but some people will say they don't have it, but they have money to do what they want to do. And once again, candles cost money. My time. When you go to a doctor, either you're going to pay or your insurance going to pay. Somebody's going to pay. You go to Walmart, you're going to pay. You go to the grocery store, you're going to pay. And if you don't, you might get arrested for shoplifting. We don't want that. Okay? All right. Let's see. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this too. I'm glad you said that. I think on this channel, I give so much free information away. There is a lot of channels and people that do like I do, and they'll start telling you the process, but they won't follow through. And how I know that is I have had customers and clients where they have seen other things. They went to other people or they watched other people, or other channels or other networks or whatever you want to call them. And the person, for instance, might say, for a money bath, you need a particular, thank you, baby, a particular, yes, a particular number of pennies to put in the bathtub. And then they'll come to me and say, well, how many pennies is it? How many? They didn't say. How many pennies am I supposed to use? And what I say is go back to them and ask them. Now, I don't even know too many people that do what I do, too many channels where you can call and the person actually pick up the phone, or they'll call you back and say, hey, this Mama Eve, did you call me? I don't know too many. I'm not saying that there's not any out there. I'm saying I don't know too many where you have a phone number where you don't have to get a receptionist. You don't have to get a secretary. You get me on the phone. Or if not, I will call you back. So all of that is free. All of that is free. Right? I'm telling you, you're absolutely right. Do you sell tick candles? I absolutely do. Melissa and Scott says hello, love you. Yes. Yes. You know, I I'm I I'm going to tell you. Let's see. Yes, you give whole. Yes. I try my best. I try my best to make it so y'all can do some things by yourself. Now, if I tell you everything I know, then we would have 2,000 Mama Eves. It's not going to never happen. Never. All right? But I do give you information, and I will even say, y'all try it yourself. Do it yourself. And I really don't know too many people. I really don't. That would even do that. They don't. I know. I was getting. I one of the client, one of my babies on here, and I was talking about. I have somebody that give me advice, and this particular time I said, you know what? People support me, so a lot of times I like to support them, and I kept getting the answering service. We'll return your call within 24 hours, 48 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours. And I said, now, if I did that, what would happen? Y'all would leave this channel because I got all y'all spooled. When y'all call me, my phone ring. Even when I'm on live sometime, my phone ring and I say, I'm on live. And when I get off of live, I call y'all back. And I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to do that. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Spot on fact. The broken, but they breadcrumb you, but you don't. Right. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you. I just had this conversation with one of my customers that felt like, and I'm sure there is a lot of people that feel like this. If God have given you a gift, why do you, or not me personally, but why do people feel like it's okay? Tell me this. Jesus had many disciples, if we're going by the Bible. Okay? One of them was a treasure. Why would somebody need a treasure if no money was involved? That's like saying, why would they have a physician if it was no need for a doctor? See, when I finished with him, he said, I understand. I understand. Doctors are gifted. I don't care what most doctors, unless they quacks, most doctors are gifted, but they get paid. So people with that kind of mindset sometimes thinks, that spiritual work, because that's nonsense. The words say your gift shall establish you, build you up, help you. I can go on and on and on and on about that. But let's see here. I'm enjoying the garlic. That garlic, baby, that garlic candle is strong. That garlic candle is strong, isn't it? I love it. I love it. Okay, thank you, Jazzy Jazz. Let's see. Lily, I purchased the St. Jude candle. I really need help. Yes, purchase it. Now, St. Jude, what color did you get? Can you set up a donation button on your website, please? Baby, y'all know we want to help you get a van, but also to thank you without YouTube getting a hold of some. Yes, they do. They get, like, somebody give me $10 donation, they keep $3. I get 7. Let's say, all right now, Mama, they would want one to think that Jesus wasn't poor. What? How Jesus was poor? How was Jesus poor? Jesus wasn't poor. Why you think he turned over the table at the temple? Not because they was collecting money, but because they was cheating folks. I'm poor. There's a story in the Bible, I think it's in Matthew, where Peter told Peter to go and get a fish, and there'll be some money in the belly of the fish. But we're not taught that. You know what? I'm gonna have to bring back the spiritual temple. That's what I have to do when I get a chance. Nah, that's a myth. That's a myth. You don't own everything, and you don't have 1,000 cattle on a hill and all of that, and you broke. Oh, you don't have to be broke. Now it says, some people say money is the root of all evil, but it didn't say that. It said the love of money. That's when you put money as a god. But we don't have to be broke down here. Tell me this. Why would we have to wait to go to the prepared place? How many Walmarts are out there? How many Sears out there? Up there. Okay? We can reap the rewards right down here on this earth. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. A good dad want to make sure that their children are always taken care of. I know many of us, we will make sure that our children have if we don't have. There was a time when my husband left us years ago when my babies were little. And before I would eat, I would make sure that they had enough, even if I didn't have enough. And I know I'm not the only one. So if our Father that has everything, why wouldn't he take care of his children? Does that mean you got to be broke down? No, I'm not buying that theology. Not at all. And I don't even speak that over y'all life. Whether y'all believe in God or not, I don't speak it over y'all life. I want y'all to be prosperous. I want y'all to be rich. But I always want y'all to be mindful who made y'all that way, or who helped y'all get that way, or who is responsible for y'all being that way. All right? Let's see here. Yes, I don't want to be rich by myself. I just had that conversation with somebody the other day about my sisters. I said, let me tell you something. If when my blessings come, my sister's blessings come, my children's blessings come. Those that I love come. Those that have helped me, that their time going to come. I'm not going to be selfish with the blessing. All right. Let's see here. Madama. Okay. All right. So yes, I want all y'all to call me and say, I'm gonna send you something in the mail, and I open up the mail and it's $1 million in there. I want all y'all to do that. I would take $1 million from y'all. If y'all just have it, just thrown somewhere. But yes, and getting back to, because y'all know I can go totally off. But getting back to the van, I have to talk to my granddaughter or my grandson to do that. I don't know how to do basically very minimal stuff. Do I know how to do on a computer? That is not my forte. And believe me, last year I couldn't even do this. I used to have to call and say, How do I get on there? So I will see if they will put a donation for a van, because I do really want a van. I really do need a van. I really do. Then I can come and see y'all, because after the van, I can pray for a driver. And I can come get in there and come see y'all and load my merchandise up and do some more community outreaches and stuff, because I love doing that type of stuff. Living Prom, Mama is live. Hello, Ashay, amen. Lucky Lady 888. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So, um, let me see here. What can we do in this little? I got 20 minutes left. Y'all have any suggestions? Mm-hmm. 20 minutes. I'm gonna bring tomorrow. I'm going to try to come back on and bring you some more new candles. And let's see. We never know what we're gonna do. Never know. Never know. We going to claim you. Oh, you're going to claim that we get the van. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, when I was in Texas, I seen the cutest little van I wanted, but y'all would never ever guess. Let me see how many of y'all are y'all on it. There is a minivan that I seen and I like fell in love with it. Y'all are gonna guess. It was a Volkswagen van, and I seen the it was at the car dealership, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is so y'all. It was pink and white. It was so cute until I found out it was electrical. It was electric. You had to use that. I was like, forget it. Mm-mm. You was thinking that, Brittany? It was so cute. It was so cute. Remind me of Scooby Doo. It was so cute. And what is the tick candle for? Okay, that's a good question. What is the tick candle for? The tick candle is for the same thing as the tick or a lotion. Think about a tick. A tick sticks on a person and it draws its blood. The tick product is just that, to make something or someone stick to you, to draw somebody to you and have them to stick to you. Tick, I will say, more men use tick than females, but it's not just about. So let me put it like this: I get a lot of the younger um, young men that come in that like the tick, especially if they're trying to impress or trying to want women to young girls to gravitate to them, so they use tick. Now with the oil, there's a particular way that you must wear that tick, okay, but the candle is for the same thing. So it does not have to be you trying to just, it's not limited to just drawing a person, because you can try to draw money, a job, success. All of that could be used with the tick. All right. So I like that. The tick, we sell tick. All right. Yeah, Yolanda, I don't know about, my daughter is driving one of those electric cars, and every time you turn around, it's taking like 2 hours to charge it up and all of that. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do it. But I don't mean no harm. It was so cute. It was so cute. That could be let's see. That could be an attraction spell one. Yeah, you could use it for that. Can it be used to repel a person? Um, I want something for I see the little thing here for a psychic vampire person. No, I'm saying no, but I don't know. But I'm saying no because what it does is it sticks. It comes to you. So if you was trying to attract that person, I would say yes, use tick. But if you're trying to get something or somebody away from you or protect again, no. And now let's think about this. If you think about a tick in the physical, the tick is associated with blood. So if you have a spiritual vampire, why would you want to use that for them to get away from you? That doesn't think let's think about it. That would draw them closer to you. All right. So I'm just saying, I don't know about that. I shouldn't even have said no. I'm saying I would not suggest that a person use tick to get a person away from them. All right. That's the busy bit. You're right about that. If someone has my nail, can they do a spell on me? Yes, they can. Absolutely. Because guess what? Your nail have your energy on it. Yes. Yes. Your hair, your nails, skin, your clothes, um, your picture, anything personal. Yes, they can. Your nail definitely can be used. Yep, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can it be used to repel a person? Why don't you get for a spiritual vampire? Why don't you get a sulfur candle? Why don't you get a sulfur candle? What is the garlic good for? Um, Garlic is good to protect against the evil eye. It's good for to take away negative vibrations. Some people call it witchcraft, spells. But I've also heard that garlic can be used um, for money. Garlic can be used as some money workings, cleansing, purification. Um, I could see healing. So there is many things you can use garlic for. Okay. So what would you recommend an attraction mostly love? What would I recommend? What would I recommend? I would recommend, honey bun, that you make appointment with me. And I tell you why. That is you think that's not a simple answer. All right. Because it would I would have to ask questions. Um, do you know the person? Have you ever been with the person? Was you with a person and y'all broke up? Do you have an idea of the person that you want? Is the person with somebody else? All of these are different ways that you can do this working. So it's not just cut and dry, burn a Adam and Eve candle, and that's it. It could be, but I doubt it. I doubt it. So I would say if that's the case, if that's something, then you would and I need to bring this up too. That you would call me. Listen, when you go on my website to book an appointment, and let me just say this, where it says reading slash personal or consultation. Let me tell you the difference. All right. If you get, if you call in to book a reading, I'm going to use something. I'm more than likely, I may use something. I may use two things. It may be a possibility that I'll use anything, but I'm looking for something. I'm looking for an answer. I'm looking for a solution. I'm listening. I'm seeing. Okay. If if you go to the okay, thank you. If you go, you put butter on it. Thank you. If you go to the same thing and click that where it says personal consultation, the difference is you'll come into my office and you'll say, "Mama, I see I seen the guy 3 times, and I want to know what can we do to get closer. Mama, my business is sinking. What can you suggest? What can I try? What can I use?" See the difference? Now, there may be, because a lot of times I'll take a look myself. I'll take a look. So I might say, okay, it started out as a consultation, but I might say, well, let me take a deeper look in this situation. Let's just say it's a sample of a business that's not doing well. Your business was doing great. All of a sudden, your business went downhill. Okay. So you come in, not for the reading. Not everybody like readings, and not everybody want readings. Okay. But the consultation. So you're sitting in the office and you're telling me about the business. And I said, okay, what I might do is say, well, would you mind if I take a deeper look in this? And it's not for you, it's for me. Okay. So then I look and I see, okay, you got somebody praying against your business. Then I'm going to say, okay, if that's the case, you might need to burn. You may need to do this. You may need to cleanse. You understand? It's two separate things. So I'm glad you asked that question. Let's see here. Okay. What are some of the best candles for money? Okay. What are some of the best candles for money? Here I go. Why y'all ask me these questions like everything is like when you come in, you call me, you make an appointment, or you're just talking to me, and you say, Mama, what are some candles good for money? For y'all that's been around me for a little bit, y'all know what the next line gonna be. And if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna ask you, where do you want this money to come from? Where do you? What am I eating? Y'all, I'm back on my diet again. I don't want to say diet, but I'm watching what I eat again. Okay? So, all these things are different. Okay, Mama, I'm a casino person. Then I might say the best candle is a lucky numbers, lucky casino candle. Mama, I go to bingo on Thursday nights. Okay, so the best candle would be lucky bingo candle. Um, Mama, a business, I might do job, and I might mix it with another candle. I might do entrepreneur. I might do anything dealing with the job. Do you see what I mean? Or you might say, I want somebody to give me money. Okay. All right. Well, we can do that in my favor. You could do the green St. Jude with that. Somebody owe you money and you want your money. Use the black St. Jude. Pay me now. Figure candles. Oh my God. Yes, they're good. I planted some. Guess who playing with their toy, y'all? So, Mama, where did you learn to be a worker? Did a family matron teach you? $1,000,000 question. Who just asked that question? Robin. Robin, the $1,000,000 answer, I don't know. God having truth, I don't know. Did I ever see my family member do any of this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, I did share with y'all that my mother's side of the family, they are dreamers. They're dreamers. All of them that I know. Okay. But to see, I the only time I would see a candle burn in my house is if it was a storm and the lights go out. And most of the time they would use flashlights or something like that. Never seen this. No. Never went to school. No. I wish I had an answer for that. The only thing I can think about is I did this in my other lives. And I know some of y'all don't believe that, but I don't care. I believe I did this in my other lives because there's no explanation. I remember I started out selling herbs, and people would come and ask me about different herbs for this and that. And it was just like I had been doing it for years, and I knew the combinations. Didn't look at no books, nothing. I could tell I would tell them, okay, well, I'm going to mix this, and it will work. So I really don't have an explanation other than I got to go to the Bible. This is my assignment. Before I was born, I was predestined to do this. And some people don't believe that, but I don't care what people believe. Okay, let's see here. No, I don't know what that is, Sean. I don't know what that is. What is that? Okay. But what I have did was teach my children and my grandchildren, because I'm one that believe in legacy. All of them know something, a little something, something. But the second oldest, y'all already know she a scaredy cat. She ain't gonna do nothing. Period. She don't even want to hear about nothing. Okay. Let's see. What would you recommend for somebody that's on dialysis? Kidney wood. Kidney wood. I would suggest kidney wood. There's about 5 or 6 different Chinese herbs. Red dates. Let's say red dates, kidney wood. Kidney wood is from Mexico. I have a combination of kidney tea. Okay, but definitely that kidney wood, I would recommend that. Thank you, lucky lady. Chanel Adams. Let's see. Makes total sense. You seem old timey. Look, don't y'all think I don't be surprised? My girls can tell you some of the craziest stuff that come to me, and I tell people to do it, and it works. And sometimes I'll be like, wow. And it's like it's almost like it's epiphany. Like have y'all ever been somewhere and you had never been there before, but it seemed like you've been there before? That's what this whole thing is. It seemed like I've always did this. I've always did it. So no, I don't. When I first, y'all talking about years ago, it started in the church. I can tell you that. Maybe not the candles and stuff, but definitely the prophecy. We just called it the prophet. We just call it prophecy. Prophecy reading is the same thing. All right. What is Master of the Woods good for? To help you master stuff, control stuff, dominate stuff. You're welcome. Do you have to be, let's see, do you have to do the St. Jude on Sundays? Let me tell you, I work every day. Now, some people are really strict about that. I work every day. If they don't have time, oh Lordy. If there is no time Spirits don't have time. They don't know time like we know time. They don't know days like we know days. So this is my thought. Just like moons. Some people will not do anything unless it's a changing in the moon. And you know what I tell them? It might be a waning moon here, but somewhere in the world it might be a full moon. So if I want to work it, I'm gonna work it. All right. Let's see. I agree. Yeah, I don't unless it's something that the spirits say you have to do or it needs to be done on a particular day, then guess what? Then I will do that. But other than that, if I waited once a month to do work for people, my clients, I nothing would get done. Because number one, I'm gonna be frustrated because I have so many people to do every 7 days a month. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. You're welcome, baby. What do you mix it with? What, baby? Mix what with? Oh, Mama, how do you work with crenolina? Crenolina is my favorite. It's my favorite, one of my favorite cleansers other than mine. Um, you can mix it with Florida water, spiritual waters, spirit of turpentine, spirit of camphor, tobacco. I'm talking about the spray, the liquid. You can do all of that. As crenolina is tar water. They make it out of tar water. But I love it. It also good with cleaning camphor because it's good for taking away germs. Listen, did I eat it there? Oh, my son got me eating these cotton candy grapes. Now, y'all know they ain't really grapes. I think that's all I had today. It is. All I had today was cotton candy grapes. Let's see. Have you ever had a fear of spirits? There is two things that I fear. Two that I know of. Can y'all guess? If you've been with me for a while, you probably can guess what they are. And if you're in my family, don't answer. But can y'all take a guess of two things that makes me afraid? Y'all guess it. Let's see. Let me see what y'all come up with. Let's see here. Nope. No, Chanel. There is two things that I don't like and that I have a fear. And one of them is getting a little better. Nope. No, Lucky. Nope. Number one, the thing that I fear most. And people say, oh, you're not supposed to fear nothing. What? I don't care what y'all say. I fear it. Okay? Nope. No, Brittany. Mm-mm. There is two things. The first thing is riding through a tunnel in a car. When I ride through a tunnel, I close my eyes. I don't want to see it. If I didn't know where I was going and I had to go through a tunnel, baby, the car is parked. I'm not doing it. Not do it. I refuse to drive through a tunnel. And I'm gonna tell you why. No, the tunnel. If there is a hole in that tunnel, how you gonna get out? It ain't like you can just look. I might just be able to swim if something happened to a bridge. But how in the world you got cars bumper to bumper, water coming in? No, I don't like it. And when I'm in the tunnel, it seems like the cars are still and the tunnels is moving. I don't like it. I don't like tunnels. The second thing, I'm getting better, is mice. I I will battle demons all day long, 24/7, 365. But baby, I don't like mice. I take a rat over a mouse. I do not. I There was one time, let me tell you, if a mouse came in this house, they could have it. I'm outside. Terrible. So one of the houses we did live in had mice. That's when I first got Tiger. It had a mouse in it. My cat name is Tiger. Tiger looked at the mouse and looked at me like, "Ma, I get it." I was like, "Oh boy, this is useless." But I do not like mice. All right. Let's see. You sound like my mother. No, Tanya, baby, you want to punish me? Tell me I had. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna ride. The people that collecting the money, the easy pass people, the state troopers or whatever, they would have to literally tell me to scoot over in the passenger side because I'm blocking up traffic because I'm not driving through no tunnel. I'm not doing. I'll make a U-turn. I'll be praying the whole time. I'll be praying the whole time, but I'll make a U-turn. I'll be riding the wrong side of the street. I'm not driving through no tunnel. Nope, 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 nope. Can't do it. Cannot do it. So let's see here. That is, it is. You think about, what about if a big whale? What about a whale or a big fish just come and just hit the tunnel, and all of a sudden a little teeny hole get in it? Oh heck no. Nope. Cause see, I be talking myself, and I be so scared, and I was like, listen, I ain't even right. No, my nerves will go to pieces. I don't like tunnels. Nope. Let's see. One of my cats used to bring mice. Well, baby, Lex, if you had my cat, he ain't gonna bring no mice to you. He gonna look at you like, "Mommy, would you please go get that?" Yeah. Nope. I tell you, I got a show dog here, and I got a bougie cat here. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Do you like black cats? I love black cats. When you come into my store, I had a very good friend named Becky. Becky was an artist. She still is an artist. And what I got her to do is make a mural over a whole wall of just everything about me. Everything. And I often say, if God forbid, if I would, it should be so that you can read that and see the whole story of my life. There's a black cat on there that we call Fuzzy Charms that's written. I don't know a time that I see a black cat where I'm not about to get blessed. I love black cats. I was never really a cat person. Growing up, we didn't have cats. My mother don't like cats, but we did have a few dogs. But my cat was actually the first cat. No, maybe the second cat I had. No, yeah, wait a minute. I had Sugar and Cinnamon. I did have Sugar and Cinnamon. I got them for the kids. But then after that, this was a rescue cat. But I love my cat. I have a good cat. And the people that raised my cat, they must have been aliens or something, baby. My cat don't go on no tables. My cat will not eat anything that drop on the floor. If the grandbabies are over here and they waste food or whatever, he only eats chicken. It must be in a bowl. It have to be separate. Like if you give him one type of snack and it's another type of snack, he will not eat it unless they separate it. He is really, those people, they should have got an award or something. And when they came to me, they had it. So they even had his birth certificate, the time that he was born, his mother's name, all of that. So they really, I don't know if it's such a thing as obedience school for cats or whatever, but they did something for my cat. You wouldn't even know that my cat is in here. You wouldn't even know. And he's spoiled rotten. But no, he's not black. Let's see. Have you ever worked with Santa Morte? Now tell me. Now tell me, J Money, why wouldn't I work? Why would I not work with Santa Morte? Why would I not work with her? Of course I work with her. She's my golden mother. Yes. She is number one honcho other than God. But yes, 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 yes. And I can't wait to go to Mexico so that I can um, honor her with a new wooden statue. I've been looking one for years and can't find none. But in a dream or vision I had, I was in Mexico and I found one. So yes, let's see. What is a good floor wash bath to use after using Blockbuster? Okay, so Blockbuster is knocking down. Think of a think of a think of a sludge hammer, knocking things out the way, knocking blocks out the way, knocking walls down. So after you do that, the space should be clear. So after that, when the space is clear, you can introduce or you can bring in anything positive. All right. So the blockbuster, remember, blockbuster, taking a chisel or taking a sludge hammer and busting blocks, busting bricks, removing walls. So after that, you just got a blank canvas. So it's whatever you're trying to manifest at that time. That's positive. That's what you can use. I am located in Baltimore, Maryland. Bougie cat. Yes, I got a bougie cat baby. Let's see. You could do his full birth. Yes. Mommy had a cat. Oh, mommy had a kitty. Oh, yep, that's right. My daughter on here. Yep, we did have Kitty. I forgot about Kitty. We had Kitty. We had Cinnamon and Sugar. They was brother and sister. One of them was so sweet, and the other one was terrible. And Tiger. So this is the fourth cat. I forgot about Kitty. Yeah, that's right. Our golden mother. That's right. That's my daughter, y'all. When y'all see Precious, that's my oldest. All right. Mama, I love your Oracle deck. Volume one. Very accurate. When is number two coming? Y'all know I be trying to work. I be trying so hard to stay and do finish up stuff, but I just get so same way with these conversations. You know, I could be talking and all of a sudden I'm on. What the lady told me, she said, you talked about 10 topics. I said, oh, watch my video tomorrow. I'm gonna do 12. Okay. So sometimes I just go off and I have good intentions for volume two, but I haven't had the time to even work on it, to be honest with you. And I really don't foresee right now because it's been so busy that I won't have time to even work on it. If I can, I will definitely remember to try to remember to do it. Huh? Let's see. What about Lakshmi? Lakshmi and Ganesh guards my business. Okay. Lakshmi and Ganesh guards my cash register, my money, my drawer, money coming into the business. Okay. So yes, I do use Lakshmi. Okay. I was, but my wife was really scared. Oh, okay. Well, she's scared. If she's scared of it, don't. No, I tell you what. From my experience, you cannot be spiteful, and she have to call you. She call you because a lot of people even have come through the shop that have tried to work with her. She won't work with them. Mm-mm. Okay. I've always been leery of her because I read that she can be demanding. So I held off. Give her what she wants. It depends on the degree. See, let me tell you something, Robin. This is me, Mama Eve, okay? I will let nothing or nothing supersede my God. This is me. That's why I tell y'all all the time. I worship one, but I honor many. It's a world of difference. That's a personal choice for people. I worship one. I give praise, all glory, all honor to one. But I honor many. And as long as I keep myself grounded in that theology, in that thought, then I'm going to be okay. Now, how you lose yourself, or how I could lose myself, is if I now make this bell my God and I'm worshiping my God. I don't do that. So there is limits to everything. And when you put your feet down and say, I'm not going past this limit. Even when I go to Santa Morte, I go to God first. This is me personally. And I know some people say, how, why do you do that? I don't care. I don't have to answer to nobody. That's but God. So that is how I stay grounded. There is many I work with. Many. Santa Morte, St. Michael, St. Jude, St. Anthony, Santa Barbara. There is many. St. Simon. There are many, 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 many. And I do honor them. But I'm only going to worship one. That's it. That's all. And so far, the relationship have been absolutely lovely with that understanding. That's it. I don't expect everybody to think the same way I think or do things the way I do it, but the way I do it, it works for me. The way that I do it, it works. And if something is working, if something is not broken, I'm not going to fix it if it's not broken. All right? Let's see here. So is she demanding? Yes, I light her yellow candles. I give her drink. I give her apples. I do not give her red flowers, because if I give her red roses, go out the room, come back, they drooping. I don't do that. But I do that. All right. Let's see. I saw a lottery candle. Yes, we have lottery candles. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, Amani. Where you been? Where you been at? Yeah, greetings, everybody. Don't y'all forget about the Enlightenment Tour. All right? We got to get these tickets going. Y'all, this sweet potato is okay. I can't wait till I dump my pots out and my sweet potatoes are in my dirt. Okay. All right, y'all. So we've been on here for an hour and 14 minutes. Is there any more questions? Anything about me you want to know? Yes. Anything about me you want to know? I'm giving y'all the opportunity. That's how you build a relationship. I might come back. You're welcome. Um, mm, 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 mm. Let's see. I always wonder how you know what the spirit want. Um, Ask. They'll tell you. You got to be careful though, because you know there are familiar spirits. Familiar spirit is you think it's one spirit, but it's not. It's almost like they have a Halloween costume on, and you think you communicating um, with, you know, you got to be careful. I tell people all the time, this is no joke. This, I guess maybe to some people it is, but this is no joke, and you have to be careful because even listening to spirit. But once you have a relationship, you'll feel. If y'all notice, if y'all ever had a reading or consultation with me, I always say I'm only entertaining the positive spirits, spirits of the light. That's it. And sometimes they will try to creep in, but you will feel it. Okay. Also, to answer that, how do you know? Sometimes dreams, sometimes visions, sometimes people hear them, sometimes there's different ways that they can communicate with you. Okay. Tricksters, absolutely. Absolutely. And you getting advice, to share with your client or share with yourself. And baby, that thing is a demon in disguise. Ain't too much like the physical world. It's about the same. You gotta be careful. You can't take advice from everybody. You've been thinking somebody your friend and they be stabbing you in your back. It's the same thing. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. All right, y'all. We great end up here. I'm gonna try my best. I'm not gonna promise. I'm gonna try my best to come back tomorrow and we'll see how it goes. If it goes okay, what I might do, well, maybe it was tomorrow, Thursday, maybe Friday. You're welcome, baby. Maybe Friday I'll do cheaper, do some readings or something. You will get something through of something I've heard that I can't, this thing is in the way. Oh, I can't move it. You will get a thought of something or hear it straight. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When you listen, when you can come to my house to eat. Oh, baby. Cobra, don't you start with me because I tell everybody I was Hispanic. I don't care. I would tell everybody I was Hispanic and I was Chinese. Two, I don't care if some I don't care if somebody, if I had to go to a counselor and they were sitting in front of me at a desk or beside me and they kept saying, Mama Eve, that's not so. I'm saying, it's so. I love everything, everything about my Hispanic family. And that's the God heaven truth. And if for my next life I have a choice, I'm going to say, would you please let me be Hispanic again? The food, the music, the sense of love for family. I love the way they help one another. I love the way they support one another. I love it. So now you talking about eating some good food, baby. Cobra, don't start with me because I'm trying to. No, I'm trying to lose at least 40 pounds, but it'd be tempting. I need to say, get back, Satan. I'm not eating no I'm not eating Cobra food, but guess what? I don't know. Y'all know I'm crazy as hell. Oh, who I wasn't supposed to say that. Y'all know I'm crazy. It's always a pleasure listening to you. Oh, let's see here. Lucky, yes. Then, oh, yes. Yes. How long are your readings? I do not put a time on my readings. And it depends on if it's over the phone. It depends on if you coming in. It depends on if you get what I call a tea light. It depends on if you get a full. I don't put a time. I don't put a time. You know, I started to do a special one time with um a timer, like so much per minute, but I didn't never do it. But generally, I would say for a full reading, 20 minutes to 40 minutes, 20 minutes to 30, 40. I don't look at the time. So I don't know. I have no idea. Because it depends on how caught up I get too. Because if I get caught up and I just be talking and talking and talking and talking and let's see here. I ordered some things. You and my order got all mixed up. How do I go by solving this problem? Call me. From you and my order got all mixed up. I don't know, butterfly, how that could do, because we go by what's printed out. We go by what's printed out. So I don't understand how it could got how it could have got thing. But you was free. You could have called me. You can still call me. Not right now, but you can call me tomorrow. Because I don't know what you're talking about. For real. All right. How much are readings? 4 readings. Go on the website. J Money. Go on the website. I definitely want to come have a prophetic dream and want some input. Come, call. Yes. Yes. So butterfly, I'll be expecting to hear from you tomorrow. Because was your paper in the box? Because if your paper was in the box with what was ordered, then I don't have a solution for that. Okay. Unless maybe your name was on, I don't know. I don't know how that could be. Okay. So just call me tomorrow. Oh, y'all hear that, don't y'all? When we take the chicken away from him, he cry. Let's see. All right. So I got to get ready to get up out of here and leave out for a little bit. But this has been lovely. Absolutely lovely. Cobra, we got to talk. And if the community member that we're setting up for Chicago, I need you to give me a call. Okay? Give me a call. All right. I know Rainy is one, but there's another that we're supposed to be doing I'm coming to Chicago in September. So y'all, I enjoyed you. I enjoyed y'all. I missed y'all. These 7 days been whoo, but guess what? It was all worth it. It was all worth it. All right. Lex, same thing for you. Same thing for you. Same thing back to you. All right. Y'all be encouraged. We're going to be all right. All right. Listen here. Traps been set for some of us. Traps been set for some of us, but it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. How do you transmute negative energy? How do you get negative energy away from you? Easy. You could pray. You could take baths. You could burn candles. You could do all kinds of things. Okay? Because I just heard the word trap. Somebody on here, somebody's plotting something. Somebody is plotting something against you, but it ain't gonna work. I'm telling you now, that ain't gonna work. Don't even worry about it. You're gonna find out about it. They so crazy, they're gonna expose themselves. Watch what I tell you. It won't work. It's not gonna work. I think it's on a job. I think it's on a job. Somebody is plotting against somebody on a job. It is. It's on a job. It's at an office. Somebody's plotting against somebody, but it ain't gonna work. And then they're gonna turn around and expose themselves that they was plotting it. Oh, people. All right. Okay, sweetie pies, sweetie pies, honey buns. Y'all be good. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy tomorrow. Thank you for the confirmation. I'm telling you, Brittany, I just heard it just as clear as I'm sitting here, and I'm trying hard not to hear nothing, not even hear this dog with this toy, but I hear it. But it's not going to work. But I do want you, I don't know if it's cubicles. But I want you to, and a black leather chair. I want you to get you some blessed water, some holy water, some anointed oil. Clean your chair. Whoever it is, clean your chair. Clean your chair. Sprinkle y'all some holy water, blessed water, whatever you have. But the trap is not going to work. All right. I look forward to hearing about this victory story. Let's see, Brittany. You spot on. I spray sage every time I go in. Baby, you need something strong in the stage, but it ain't going to work. It's three of them. It's not two. It's three of them, Spirit said. It's three of them. You got to watch it back with three of them, but it ain't going to work. I'm telling you now. Be encouraged. It's not going to work. And you'll see you'll see it. You're going to see it. I don't know if you're going to overhear them talking about it or something, but they're going to be exposed. But you're going to come out, Brittany. You're going to come out ahead. I'm telling you, you're going to come out. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to rise above a lot of people. See, they want you to get so disgusted that you leave. They want you to walk away so that they can say, aha, I told you so. But it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. Oh, I'm sitting in the black chair too. Yes. I don't know if it's for one of y'all, 5 of y'all. I don't know. You told me this already. Okay. It's not going to work. Dagamani, I didn't know you had no black leather chair. Not going to work. Not going to work. Not going to work. All right. Last time, y'all. People always doing things. Jealous is real. Yes. Peace and blessings. Yes. Ain't it? They make you sick sometimes. Me too. But I be timing a form. Somebody said, "Oh, you so nice." I said, "No, I'm not. I can be when I want to be, but I'm not nice all the time. And I ain't gonna be nice all the time." Let's see here. Okay, dog goddess. All right, wait. I think we are getting, wait a minute. I think we're about to get closer to the inheritance. Baby, it's coming. You might just see it within 7 days. Oh, I can't wait for my little tip envelope. What I think what you are talking about also ties in with my prophetic dream. I don't know. The only thing I know, Robin, is I heard it and I had to tell y'all. I don't know if it's one of y'all, four of y'all, five of y'all, or 20 of y'all. I had to tell y'all about the big setup. Okay. But just as the big setup, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Y'all need to write that. Put it on your refrigerator. It's not going to work. Because you will have the victory in the situation. I don't care how things look right now. I don't care how things seem right now. Guess what? It ain't going to work. People so silly. Why would you do something to somebody and plot against somebody and then tell on yourself? That's crazy to me. But that's what's going to happen. Hi, do you sell tick oil in your site? Yes, I do. I sell tick oil, and if you don't see I'm almost certain the tick oil is there. And if it's not there, just call to the shop, and I'll make sure that you get some tick oil because I have tick oil. All right. All right. Let's see. You got it, Mama. I got you because I want you to help me with the temple. But yeah, whatever temple it is, I don't know, but yeah. What temple? But yeah, I would look. I'll do it. Long as it ain't a temple of the wrong thing, I ain't even gonna do it. But long as it's a temple in the right way, going on the right side, you got me. All right. We can work it out. All right. All right, y'all. Look, I gotta get off of here because y'all know I can run my mouth for the next 20 minutes. Okay, I heard somebody say longer than that. All right, love you too. All right. But did you all right, y'all go ahead. Y'all kiss my little honey buns. Make sure this is a new season. Make sure your babies are cleansed too. It's a temple for the great mother teaching her way. Mother's teaching her ways. Who's the great mother? Wait a minute, the great mothers. Wait a minute now, this sounds kind of interesting. It's a temple for the great mothers teaching her way. Oh, you know what else I'm working on? I'm contemplating, and I got to get off of here. I'm contemplating of having prayer circles. Prayer circles. This is something that was shown actually to my older sister, from my older sister. She had called me and told me about the circle. I remember probably a few years back, we was talking about doing a drumming and a prayer circle. But once again, it did not go because I guess I got caught up doing other things. All right. So this is something that I'm going to be probably getting with Amani with and trying to figure out how we can do these prayer circles. All right. So I'll be letting y'all know about that. The teaching of the Orishas. Okay. Okay. I'm with it. I'm with it now. I'm with it, dark goddess. I'm with you. You got it. Absolutely. We good. All right. Because baby, if you was talking about that temple, that cross upside down and stuff like that, baby, I'd be throwing so much water and oil and stuff. And oh, I'm glad you ain't talking about that. But all right. I'm just playing with you, dark goddess. But yes, I'm with you there. All right. We can do that. All right. Listen, gotta go. Love y'all much. If you don't know, thank you. If you don't know, we end up the same way all the time. And I want to take the opportunity to thank all of the newbies, all of the babies that stopped by tonight, this afternoon to peep at this channel. Please come back. Please come back. Support this channel. I'm stuck at 16,000. I'm stuck at 16,000. We got to get past it so that we can move forward. All right. So if you've been on here for a while, please subscribe, share my videos. Go back and watch some of the older videos. Watch the older videos when I was much smaller too. Okay. I'm going to be that way soon. All right. But anyway, It's more to love. Oh, hey Jay. But we give each other a hug because I'm really adamant that some people haven't had a hug in a long, 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 long time. But if you're in this community, because we're not just an ordinary channel, but we are a community. If you're in this community, you had a hug the last video. You may not have had no more hugs since the last video. So we want to give each other a hug. There we go. And then we always say, I love you, because it's three simple, tiny words that mean so much. And we just don't say it because it's something to do, but we say it because we love one another. Because here, there is no judgmental zone. And we realize the importance of love. Okay, we realize that. And I also know that there is some that never hear those words, or have, it's been years. It's been years, and that sounds so far-fetched, but that's the truth. So we like to say at the end of each session, we love you. I love you. All right. And thirdly, we give each other a kiss. All right. We give each other a kiss until we meet again. All right, on the next video. All right. So how we do that, at the count of three, I'll put my hand up and we'll give each other a kiss. And you definitely know it is from our heart. I appreciate you so. All right. Y'all be good. If you can't be good, be careful. Until the next video, which I'm praying it'll be tomorrow or Friday. And I might just do, y'all get y'all cash apps out, because I might just do have something up my sleeve for tomorrow or Friday. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Kisses. Mwah.